What is going on, everyone? Xenon Productions here. Welcome back to another video. So today, guys, I have some Black Ops 3 news, and before I get into this, guys, I'm going to be trying to make as much videos as I possibly can and uploading them today throughout the course of this weekend. Hopefully, I'm going to make at least 3 videos today. Hopefully, I can make 3 videos today because it's basically just to make up for my lack of video uploading for the last couple days, guys. My first quarter of school is it's pretty much coming to a close now. My first quarter of school ends this week, I think. Yeah, it ends this week, so I only have like 3 days of school this week, but it does end this week, so that means we have a lot of tests, a lot of quizzes, a lot of stuff to get graded on. And if you're on the brink of certain grades, then, you know, I kind of need to really work on that. I really need to work on school and focus on that, so I really just don't have time to make videos right now as of late, but that's not going to stop me from making at least a couple of videos. But today, guys, I feel kind of bad for not uploading for like 3.5 days or something like that, so I'm going to be uploading as many videos as I possibly can, because there's been a lot of Black Ops 3 news that I missed out on, including the one I'm going to be going over in this video, and that is some huge news, because the news I have for today is that past-gen Black Ops 3 on Xbox 360 and PS3 cannot run at 60 FPS. Excuse my phone going off. It cannot run at 60 FPS. That is right. The game is running at 30 FPS. Now, this is huge. Call of Duty has probably never had a game that ran below 60 FPS. I mean, the game has always been running at 60 FPS. That's what it's been known for. Call of Duty's always been one of the smoothest FPS shooters out there on the past-gen consoles, and now it's going back down to 30 FPS, and I have an article with a link in the description if you guys want to go read it. I'm going to be reading along this video, though, but it basically explains that they just don't have enough power to power the game at 60 FPS on past-gen consoles because there's so many limitations. So let me go ahead and read off this article here. And it says, Bnox, which is the company that's making the past-gen version of the game, says Bnox targeting 30 FPS for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on PS3 and Xbox 360. So, it says, the hugely popular franchise has been long known for hitting 60 FPS in most of its titles. And the last 2 releases, Advanced Warfare and Ghost, both ran roughly at the same frame rate on last-gen consoles. The PS4 and Xbox One's versions of Black Ops 3 are expected to run at that level. Speaking to develop Bnox creator-director Thomas Wilson, whose team is working on the last-gen points of the title from Mercenary Technology, said it was trying to hit the 60 FPS target, but it has proven to be challenging. He quoted, "I'd say we have to be challenging to hit the target 60 FPS, he said. It becomes harder when you're working on current-gen platforms. We're basically looking at something like 30 FPS, but still the game is very enjoyable, otherwise it's not Call of Duty." Activision has previously announced it will be ditching the single-player campaign element of Black Ops 3 for the last-gen console. The game will therefore only feature multiplayer and a zombie mode. Wilson said the level of detail required to develop a campaign in a new-gen version of Call of Duty game means it's becoming increasingly difficult to do that on PS3 and Xbox 360. He said the studio tried to maintain as many features as possible of Treyarch's title within the limitations of the older consoles, but it ultimately appears to have forced to make some concessions. Despite the challenges, Wilson said releasing Call of Duty on last-gen hardware is totally still viable. What we do to basically step-by-step reduce the poly counts on each asset, reduce the amount of memory each effects will take, and then eventually make sure that they maintain the core experience intact, he said. The challenge really isn't the fit in that memory, to make sure that the experience is good and that you have a great frame rate. So there will always be a big challenge in doing that because the main developer always try to make the most kick-ass next-gen game as possible, and we don't really want them to think about constraints. We want them to go out there and have some fun. So once again, the link for that article will be in the description. You guys want to go read a little bit more about it, but I basically just read off the main part of it, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge news. Like I said, Call of Duty's never really had a 30 FPS game, even on past gen. That's always what it's been known for. But Black Ops 3 on the next gen consoles are just so powerful. It's just so much stuff in them. We got zombies campaign, or co-op campaign, I might add. We have zombies campaign multiplayer, which is obviously the biggest part of the game, and free run, which is a whole new game mode, a 4th game mode, I might add, a 4th game mode, one of the only times Call of Duty has ever had a 4th game mode in it. So we're talking a lot. This is way too much to even put on a past-gen console. Only on the past-gen console now. They don't have campaign. They probably won't have too many zombie maps except the default ones. Let's see here. They won't have free run. They won't have a couple game modes. They won't have a couple guns. Won't have a couple weapons. Won't have a couple anything. Won't really have anything else that's you really want. Like, this is basically Treyarch saying, you know, we can't do this anymore. We seriously just honestly cannot perform and make a Call of Duty on a past-gen console anymore. You guys have to buy a next-gen console if you want to be able to have the full Call of Duty experience, which is kind of sad because past-gen consoles are where we all kind of started on, you know? It kind of sucks to see it happen, but these consoles are dying, guys. These consoles are dying. You have to pick up one if you want to get the full Black Ops 3 experience. I'm very glad that I was able to pick one up this past summer. I feel very happy that I did now, because now I see how much difference it's going to make. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I will see you guys all later today with some more videos. Take care. Have a nice day. And goodbye.